Sam Darnold traded to the Carolina Panthers. Is this gonna mess up my Devontae Smith pick? Yo everybody, King Dingbat here. So today we have come with the hell is that? It's a big ass dog. Dallas still stinks. Yo everybody doing? King Dingbat here, and you know I had to come running home and do a video on this trade that just happened. Sam Darnold traded from the Jets to the Carolina Panthers. The Jets get a 2021 6th-round pick, a 2022 2nd-round pick, and a 2022 4th-round pick. How the hell did they get that much for him? He stinks. I can't believe the Jets got what they got for him. If I was a Jet fan, I'd be double moonwalking all that ass, smoking all the cigars I can. I'd be celebrating because you got a lot for Sam Darnold. Way more than I thought you could get. Joe Douglas, me double moonwalk this trade's ass. Let's just face it. Let's just face it. And before we get into this whole thing, people always tell me I have to say please like, please subscribe. I appreciate it. I love yous. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now, this trade could impact the Philadelphia Eagles. At least one of the guys that I really, really want. This is why I wanted to come and talk about this trade, okay? First off, like I said, I can't believe the Jets got what they got for Sam Darnold. I was reading reports for the last few weeks. The Jets are going to trade him for nothing. They'll give him away. And they got a 2nd-round pick, a 4th-round pick in 2022, and then a 6th-round pick here. I literally thought maybe they get the 6th-round pick, not the other picks. You know, I thought the same thing when the Eagles traded Carson Wentz. I did not think we would get what we got. So, Joe Douglas, I think you did a great job there. Great job, you know. And as far as the Carolina Panthers go, I like your coach. I like Matt Rule. I like him a lot. I think he's a good coach, and he must see something in Sam Darnold saying, I can work with him. I can work with him. I can develop him, and I like him better than the only choice we're going to have left. And that's what they must be thinking. So I'm not killing Carolina for making a trade. I understand it. I just didn't think the Jets would get that much. And if I was a Jet fan, I'd be very excited right now. You got a lot of picks. You're going to get a really good quarterback. Some people arguably think he's better than Lawrence. I'm talking about Zach Wilson. And this could change the draft. It could change who's there for the Eagles at 12, okay? When we look at this draft, I think anyways, you're going to have quarterbacks, 4 quarterbacks off the board in the first 4 picks. I believe you're going to see Lawrence 1, Wilson 2, Fields 3, and Trey Lance 4. Okay, so I believe 4 quarterbacks are going off the board. And if you're Carolina and you're looking at that and you're going, the only guy I have left is Mac Jones, yeah, I would trade for Sam Darnold too. Because I'm not sold on Mac Jones. Now, maybe he'll be good, but I don't think he's worth a top 10 pick. You know what I mean? I don't. It's just me. However, taking a chance on Darnold may not be a bad move. I think Carolina has some weapons. They have some things going on offense, and it's an interesting, very interesting trade, okay? And for us Eagles, and from our perspective, I think, like I said, you're going to see 4 quarterbacks off the board, okay? Then at 5, I believe Penei Sewell's going to go. Here's the thing: if we would have stayed at 6, Ja'Marr Chase and Kyle Pitts were both on the board. We would have had to choose between one of the two because they both were going to be there. They both were going to fall, okay? So I think you're going to see Sewell go 5. Then Miami's going to choose between Chase and Pitts, okay? Now, the Detroit Lions, I don't know. I mean, they could go wide receiver. They could go linebacker. Would they go somebody like Mac Jones? Or is a team like maybe the New England Patriots want to trade up and draft Mac Jones and take a chance on him? Something like that. Maybe they could trade out of it. I mean, there's rumors, and I talked about this in my other video. Detroit Lions are looking to trade back. And here's the thing. If, for example, Ja'Marr Chase or Kyle Pitts fall to 7, the Eagles, if you really want to get one of those guys, you really need to trade up there. This is where you need to trade up. You need to trade up to 7 because Carolina very well could take Devontae Smith, Kyle Pitts, Jamar Chase. If any of those guys fall, and let's say Chase is off the board and Kyle Pitts are off the board when Carolina picks, there's a good chance they take Devontae Smith. Good chance they take another wide receiver. You could have a situation here, okay? We're just talking. Where you get Jamar Chase goes off at 6. At 7, Kyle Pitts goes to Detroit. At 8, Devontae Smith goes to Carolina. And all of a sudden, you're losing all 4 of my highest guys are gone. Okay? So I don't know what Carolina's going to do. My hope is they go offensive line. They want to bolster the offensive line for Sam Darnold. This helps to have a guy like Devontae Smith drop. He'll get to at least 11 at that point, and then we got a shot at him. But I don't know that Carolina won't go wide receiver. Hell, I don't know that Detroit won't go wide receiver. And look, if Devontae Smith is off the board, and even if Waddle's off the board, I tell you right now, I'm not gonna let it bother me. I'm going right for J.C. Horn. Give me J.C. Horn. I'll take him right there. You know what I mean? I probably, for me personally, I probably would take Horn over Waddle today, right now. I would take Devontae Smith over either of them. But after that, I'd probably go Horn. I like Horn that much. Or you could trade back again. Trade back to 15, 16. Then you take JOK. I love him. You know what I mean? So there's still a lot of options and things like that. I think this Sam Darnold trade, more than anything, it slims the chances that Devontae Smith is going to land to us at 12. It makes me feel like that ain't going to happen, okay? And look, if Penny Sewell was a drop, I don't think he gets by Carolina. Kyle Pitts is a drop. He's not getting by Carolina. None of those guys are getting by Carolina because they're not taking a quarterback now. I mean, they don't have any need to. So unless a team like New England trades up to 8, which could happen, and then take Mac Jones, I would think either offensive lineman or wide receiver, tight end, somebody like that is going to go to Carolina. So I think the way this hurts our chances is you could see Devontae Smith and Waddle both off the board for all we know. For all we know, Devontae Smith could go now to Carolina at 8, and then Waddle could go to the Giants at 11. Totally possible. So that's how it affects us. If we were still at 6, we had a choice. But now at 12, not so much so. But hey, look. It is what it is. There's still going to be a lot of good players. You're going to have Parsons there. You're going to have Horn there. Maybe you're going to have Surtain there. You know, you're going to have options there. Maybe you have Slater, the offensive line. Don't be surprised the Eagles like one of the defensive ends. Could happen. This trade affects the Eagles' chances, in my opinion, of getting one of the top 3 wide receivers in this draft. That's what it does more than anything. And, you know, hey, look, we're going to see. We're going to find out. The Eagles have the firepower to move up if they have to. They can go up to 8. They can go up to 7. They can do it. We just gotta pick our spot right. But this Sam Darnold trade, that kind of out of nowhere. Jets get way more than I thought. And yes, it affects the Eagles because I think it decreases the chances that Waddle or Smith land to us. I think Waddle probably will still be there, but I don't know about Devontae Smith. Right now, I think it's 50-50. Those are my thoughts on that trade. We'll see what happens. Don't forget, if you haven't, please like, please subscribe. I appreciate it. I got a lot of Philly Reacts videos coming over the next few days. With that said, take care. Talk to you later. And of course, don't be a dingbat.